What's up, dudes? Today I'm going to show you, I got a Mazda tree that I bought last night sight unseen in the dark, and I'm just looking at it for the first time with you guys. And here it is. So it's got a new headlight, which is good, and doesn't have a new left headlight, and safety inspection is good for 2022. Inside is nice and clean, and it came with loads of extra goodies here. It came with looks like a Honda Civic shift knob, loads of change, so I'll take a look and see how much I actually paid for this, because I'll deduct this from it. And overall, we're gonna start this up. I don't know how much kilometers it's got. I don't know any of that. I was just like, you know, for the price, if you can drive it to me, I'll buy it. Ooh. It's got 333, and that's kilometers, and he left me with absolutely no gas. So this guy tried to take every single little bit of every penny from me. So I mean, overall, it started up. Well, oh yeah, the guy did say that the steering was pretty stiff. Now, he said something along the lines of that well, he didn't say it in the ad. The only thing he said in the ad is that it needed some brakes and some bearings. And then when he got in my driveway, he said, yeah, it needs a power steering belt. But if any of you know these vehicles, you'll know that these vehicles don't have power steering belts. So I don't think he knows what he's talking about. But anyways, let's see if there's any fluid. It's just, for the price of the car, you can't go wrong. Yeah, it actually looks like, oh, it looks like they've been topping up the fluid. Huh. So I mean, it's been definitely driven in the mud. That's not good. But it does look pretty good. I'm going to take a look at more in depth in it and see what the heck's going on here. Alright, so fast forward to the back here. There seems to be front pads, a 10mm socket. So I don't know if it needs front pads, and it came with a front caliper and bracket. So I'm not sure if it's going to need that stuff, but usually everybody unloads all their junk when they give that to me. Now the belt that the guy was talking about that I see here, you can see that down there. That's actually for the crank and then the AC compressor. So this doesn't have AC. Now another thing I noticed too while looking at it is that it came with a big bottle of Pro Fusion .3 brake fluid. I topped it up. It was down. It has a minor exhaust leak. I'm not too worried about that. So I guess the last thing for me to do is just check the codes on it and see what I'm getting for codes. Also, so I am getting the power steering light, and I am getting the ABS light. The ABS light may be for the bearing. The top one's for the windshield, and yeah. Radio works. Blower motor works. I was just putting it in some gears and stuff, but also it came with a car starter right here by I don't know, I don't even know if this works, but he was really like going on and on about the car starter, so I'll try that out, see if it works. First thing I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm just gonna check and see what all these codes are about, and then we'll get a better idea. What is kind of weird is that the check engine light isn't on, and then you can see the check engine light bulb is working because it's there. But yeah, so that's the kind of thing you get into when you buy these unseen. But like I said, if you can drive it here, it's worth the money. So the only thing I'm concerned about is getting that power steering working. I mean, the reservoir's filled up, so it's got all the fluid. The only thing I can think of is maybe the pump's bad, but the pump's not whining or anything. It's just no power steering. So let's check those codes. Okay, so as I'm going inside my house to get my scan tool, I look and I see this, and I'm like, oh nice. It's got a new caliper and spring. Looks pretty good. But then I go over to this side, and well, this rotor is super rusty, and I was like, what the heck? And then I realized there's no freaking caliper on this side. So this side has no caliper. They probably just wired it up, but geez, that's not good. That might be why the brake line is maybe pinched off or leaking. I don't really know, but I'm gonna still scan it. That sucks. It's probably just gonna be more work than I anticipated, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna get it working good enough so that it's reliable. So now I got my my blue driver here. This is the scan tool that I use. Yeah, this is like the best one you can get for at-home use. We're gonna plug it into here, right like that. And I'm not gonna do a tutorial video or anything like that on how to use a blue driver, because that's a video all on its own. But actually, I'm gonna see if this works. Oh, you gotta be outside the car. I'm gonna get the blue driver all working up, and then I'll show you. So I'm just connecting to the blue driver right here, and I kind of noticed that the OBD2 on this, I think, is messed up. So that's gonna be another connection unsuccessful. Okay, I can't check the codes on it because the OBD2, I don't know, I think they unplugged it or something, like in behind it or something like that. This is a little bit more than I bargained for, but the car is in good shape. So if worse gets to worse and I have to part this out, I'll still get my money back. But I hate parting out things because it's just so messy. Oh, there's blown relays here and everything. So I'm just gonna off camera, I'm gonna just do like a go through and see what the heck is actually going on. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put this in the middle of the video there, but totally forgot to tell you guys that what the ad was that I looked at before I bought this. So you're not like, oh, you must have known that it had this and that and all this stuff wrong with it. Well, this is the ad that I had to go by. Okay, so pretty much had it. This is what happened, okay? It was posted 12 hours ago, so I probably got it at 8. There was one picture of it, and it was this one right here, so it wasn't much of a picture. And then 12 hours ago, but they put it for 2,000. So when I saw this, I saw the 900 and I was like, oh, maybe the guy must have listed it wrong. So I was like, 900, I better hop on this. But it says for parts or repair, on the road for 2 years, runs great, just needs bearings and brakes. That's the ad. So me scrolling through and seeing, oh yeah, bearings and brakes, that's nothing. Like I can buy it for 900 and do the bearings and brakes and have a good car. But then once I got into it, and there's no caliper on it, which I mean is included in brakes, so I don't want to say, oh, that was a lie, because it wasn't. But the steering, that was a lie. That was a big one, because to replace that module is going to be over $100. And it's something I can do, but if I'm trying to make a little bit of extra money, well, it's not worth it because the high kilometers really brings it down. Now, like I said, if it even had like 250, 80,000 kilometers less, it would be worth my while to do all this. But the fact is, if I spend all this money in it to be in tip-top shape, I'll get the same amount for it as if I were to sell it needing some repairs. So you just gotta know when to throw in the white towel and call it quits. Cut your losses. I mean, thinking at it now, it's not going to be a loss, but it's going to be a loss of potential. It could have been really high, but no. Anyways, you win some, you lose some. Don't let this discourage you guys, and I'm not going to let it discourage myself. We're coming up on that 1,000 subscribers mark. We're under 100 away from hitting it. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your buddy, ask somebody if you're in a lineup or something, ask them to borrow their phone and then go on their YouTube account and then just subscribe, because I can do a giveaway if you want, or we can do whatever, but I need it to come from you guys. And for the people that are already subscribed, I know who you guys are, and I'm not forgetting the OGs. So back to the video. Okay, so the weirdest thing happened. I pulled the fuse box off here because, well, I wanted to check into things, and look what I found. I found another OBD2 port, and then when I go to plug in my blue driver here, the blue driver gives me the blue light, so that means it's working. So maybe now I can get some codes. Let's see. Okay, so I've got these codes here. 2 permanent trouble codes. That's for the EBAP system. I don't really care about that. And then I got 3 instruments panel ones. This one right here, lost communication with power steering control module. That's the one I'm more concerned about. The anti-lock brakes I'm not really concerned about because there's no caliper on the vehicle. And then these ones right here is low battery, left rear wheel speed sensor, left rear tone wheel. So this is all like wiring, bearing stuff. But the main one right here is this one right here. I looked at it, and I'm thinking that that burnt fuse that I have, I'm gonna check the fuses right now and see what's going on with that. Because now that I see this burnt fuse, I don't think it's a pump problem, but more or less like either a wiring problem or blown fuses, because this car looks like it was rode in a lot of dirt roads and stuff. So I'm gonna clear all the codes and then like screenshot what I have, but clear all the codes and then take it from there. Alright, so I just did a quick Google search, and look at this. How to remove 80 amp power steering fuse 2010 Mazda 3. 80 amp power steering fuse. What we have here, 80 amp, that's blown. So me finding this in this dirty ass cup holder helped me out a lot. So now I'm pretty much just gonna go under the fuse and see if it's missing, or see if there's a new one there. And if there's a new one there, I'll just show you what I find, I guess. Okay, so after thinking about it all day long, I have decided to throw in the white towel on this vehicle. Know your limits and know when's a good time to throw it in. Like I just realized. Alright, you getting in the car? Ugh. I was just realizing that even if I went through all the work to get this working, meant like doing the brake work and doing the steering work, because I found out it needs to pump. It needs to pump, and with the high mileage here, just with the high mileage, it's okay. So with the high mileage, it yeah, maybe you guys can hear all this. It's just no steering. But with the high mileage, I'll never be able to get like a bunch of bucks out of it. It's pretty much capped out at a certain price. So I was like, you know what? I'll just cut my losses and take the L on this. And because look at this. I don't know, you guys can't feel this, but it's shaking like crazy. Feels like the rims are either super bent, the rotors are warped, the wheels ain't on tight. I don't know, but this thing is just, maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't, but.
And this is our dog, Todd. Todd. Oh, say hello, my little friends.
But I want you guys to know, like, if you get into, like, you buy a car that turns out to not be good, that's like sight unseen, what I want you to do is don't message the guy all upset about everything.
Sorry.
Don't message the guy all upset about everything or complain to him. That's the worst thing that you can possibly do. Just get over it. That's all I can ask you to do, is just get over it, cut your losses. Just, sometimes you don't get these good deals. Sometimes you pay cheap prices and they priced it good. You're not getting a deal, you're getting what it's worth. And that's what I think I got in this case, is I got it what it's worth. So sorry about that. And coming up on 1,000 subscribers really soon. I was just wondering if you know, what I should do for my 1,000 subscribers. Like, I have a little thing I'm gonna get myself for like a treat for like hitting 1,000 subscribers, but do you want me to do like some kind of a giveaway or
Shave the mullet.
Trisha, you need to shave your pussy first.
What the hell? That's so inappropriate. But
yeah, so anyways, should I do that or do like a merchandise launch or something? Leave in the comments down below.
Why don't you go shave your gooch?
I'm just really disappointed. I'm just really disappointed in this purchase.
Yeah, look at our dog, Todd. He's amazing. Look at Todd. Oh, he's so cute. He's such a good little boy. Shave your gooch.
Trish, can you move my car?
Shave your gooch.
Trish, can you move my car? Oh. Trish lost Todd. He ran away. Jeez. Running away. Oh well. But geez, guys. If this didn't have such high kilometers on it, I would fix it. But if this thing's mint, still with 330 on it, it's not gonna be good. Trish, what are you doing?
Going on Todd.
Why?
Gives him heat.
Where are you going now?
I don't know.
Are you going to Fiddlers? All right. We gotta head out.